Welcome back. So, today's episode is going to be focusing on something that's very important and yet also kind of, well, slightly unnecessary. However, it has been something that's been bugging me for a while. And it's this. This is our tunnel to the skeleton spawner thing, way down there. And then it turns and goes that way. And this here just goes down to, for those who have forgotten, it just goes down to this big hollowed area down here. This is my bedroom, or the hallway to my bedroom. It's right there. Now this section here, we're probably not going to be using. However, essentially, I have new designs for this. What I want to do is, instead of having it come down and then immediately go into a tunnel, I want to turn this little area here, but 7 by 7 from, I think, here maybe, straight 7 that way, and then 7 across this way, square it off, make it into a how come that doesn't have a thing? Is that the one from above? No, the one from above is like right here, right? I got a bit of a cold, I think, or something. I got some sniffles going on, and I apologize for that. No, so that one just never had a thing. I guess maybe because it was right there. It would have been too much, or maybe I tore it out. I'm not entirely sure. I possibly tore it out because of this. But anyways, we're going to take everything that's in here, and we're going to remove the chest. And essentially, what I want to do is I want to make a rough-hewn cavern or cave type feel right at the bottom of this. And then from there, we would have the tunnel that goes that way, and we're going to have a tunnel that goes this way, except it's going to go down like this one, pretty much at the same slope as this one. But it's going to flatten out and go straight, and then down, and straight, then down, and straight, then down, until we get to the right spot that we can turn and go straight out to the void. For those who have forgotten, the void is where we have our nether portal, which is in the water over here, way over here. If you look in the water, you will notice that there is some glowstone. See it right there? The bottom of that is our void, our nether portal room. So what we're going to do is we're going to bust into that. Be like, bam! So that we don't have to swim to get in or out. But first things first, this entrance is really, really sharp. It almost feels like you're hitting your head. And I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rip out this stuff. And we're going to make this a more irregular shape. Now I don't have any... What am I looking for? I'm looking for these. I don't have any, I didn't bring a silk touch or anything like that. And I don't think it really is necessary. I just want to create a more of an irregular shape to it. Like this here coming out like that, and then like this. It's fine. And then we go like that, and like that. It feels slightly less, right? We'll probably end up getting rid of these as well. That one, and we'll toss that one and get some smooth, just some slabs into that as well, just to create that regular. I don't really like this though. Let's break that one and that one, and then we can put grass there and there. And then we can put one here, and that makes it a little bit more regular again. Now this section here we can't really do much about it, other than the fact that now that we have this, we can probably cut a section like this and bring this back, right? So we can go like that. And that will allow us to skip down underneath. And yet still be able to come out of this or go down it if we want. I think that's going to work. It's not ideal, doesn't look great. This here is a place you can't get out of unless we dig this one back And we put that there, and then we take this one out. Right. And then if we put grass into these, right? And there we go. Now we can get out of there as well. This obviously needs to be replaced with something, so we'll put stone brick in there. Now this entryway here that follows this pathing is going to stay like this. And I kind of want to reinstall this one too. This method there. I don't think I have. No, I didn't bring the walls to reinstall it. Also, this one has wood behind it, whereas this one didn't. What is going on there? I'm going to assume that was me messing up. Oh no, I filled in this wall. I see. Anyways. I don't think it actually matters, because this is the beginning of it. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7, meaning we need to dig this out and these out, which is perfect because it puts me right at an edge of this. So all of this gets ripped out. Oh, look at that. New recipes unlocked. Fantastic. Bet you if I chop one of these down, we're going to get another new recipes. There it is. Oh, yeah. Showing off all those new recipes. The recipes that we all know and love. Heavily. Heavily know. Not necessarily heavily love. Oh, look, there's a hole. Oh, that's the ravine. I didn't realize the ravine was right there. Although that makes a lot of sense now I think about it. We'll leave that. Okay, so we also need to go 7 this way and 7, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 would be this. Okay. Which means we need to cut this way till we match up with that. So that's removing this stuff. Like so. We're going to also remove this. And we're going to run some grass. Because we still want to carry the grass down. Oh, that one's gone. So this needs to come out. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. This. Now, we're not going to use a straight flat 7x7 square chamber. This is going to have a very similar feel to it. Oh, that block is just freaking out. And I can't take it. I can't have to do that, I guess. Oh, no, now it's gone. We're not going to do a standard flat 7x7 room. I mean, this is boring, but it is nice and big. But what we are going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put down a chest outside here, like right here, just to right there, so it doesn't mess up the grass. And we're going to dump all this crap in there because there's a lot of crap that we don't need in our inventory. Like that. There we go. Let's also dump like half of this stone crap. Stone brick, stone, cobblestone. Perfect. What we're going to do is we're actually going to irregularize the shape. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Essentially, this wall is going to have the biggest irregularization in the fact that it's actually going to come out from the wall. Now, that's a rough, basic one, but it's also going to come up. So we'll just go like this, but I also want to like dip in at spots. So I'll have it like do this, and then we can go like that. We can go like this, and then we can go like that, right? Just a relatively natural-esque kind of feel to it, you know? Maybe we'll even bring this one out a little bit further. Right? I just want that so that when you come down here, it's like you have to go around it a little bit just to get to the tunnel. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. It makes sense to me. And then this corner here, I don't want it to be so sharp. Like, when you first come down, I apologize for the sniffles. I really, really do. When you first come down, this corner, because this is where the tunnel is going to be, it needs to be that sharp. But this one here doesn't. So we can kind of bring this one down almost. Like that, to just fill in the corner there, just so it's irregular shaped. And then from here, obviously, we need to like push up the ceiling. We can only go so far. Because if we do dig too far, now here is the outer rim. How far do we actually have? This way is the fastest. So that's the beginning of it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before we go out from our domain. So here is where it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our domain actually ends here. So everything in this section of it is beyond the domain. So it's quite possible that we may end up hitting things. Now, I do remember that when we did this, we also kind of artificially increased the height of stuff, right? Like we had the, what do you call it? The train outside, when we broke through, we like added layers on top of it. So I know that we did that, and the idea is that we just want this roughed up, by the way, just to give a little bit of irregularity to it. Like maybe we'll take that one away. We can maybe even go a little bit higher. See, there's that one there. That one I think is way up at the top. Okay, so going with this, it's a nice irregular shape to it. So what we do now is we take the stone bricks and the cobble, which I don't actually have any cobble slabs, and we mess with it. Like such as in this place here, we can actually put cobblestone like that, and it blocks this as well. And then we can carry the cobblestone down, right? So let's just bring the cobblestone down a bit, it's like there, and then we can put one there, and we can put one there. And then we need to still have some stone brick mixed in, so if we actually put a stone brick stair there, we can also put another stone brick stair, say, here, and we can put a slab across there and there. We can bring the stone brick itself into play by popping out this one and this one, like so. And then we can break that up a little bit and go like that. This one here is still huge. So let's replace this with stone brick. And then we can put, let's put a cobble stair. Oh no, that won't work because that's blocking the whole stone brick. So let's put stone brick and then have cobble stair here, right? And then we can have another cobble stair here. And we can put a cobble stair there. No, not there. If we're going to put anything there, it should be flat. And then we can break this out. And then we can put one there. And then we can put like flat there. And then we can put like cobblestone up here. And then in there. Right? And the idea is that we're just creating this cavification, if you will. Now, this is pretty much all of it's going in here. So this is probably going to be the only episode I show you on this, because we're coming up to a close now. So more than likely, I will continue this off camera, just adding bits and whatnot here and there, just getting everything, you know, looking decent. Well, that was dumb. Why did I do that? I didn't cover it. With this one here, gonna have it. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you when I see you.